everyone, it's Cannibal Cat, and I am here with a video today for you. That's my generic intro, I guess. I guess I'll never have a cool intro like other YouTubers. I'm just gonna be like, hey, in a really melodic voice. So, today we're gonna be doing the Goth Tag. I was originally gonna be doing my ungoth confessions, but I was a little unprepared today. It is later than I anticipated filming. As you can see, the sun is kinda just going down. And I'm just gonna do the Goth Tag, because the ungoth confessions would require a little bit of thinking, and I just want to spew information to you guys today. So that's what's gonna be going down. And I am so in happiness. I am in happiness with my hair right now. It's super fluffy, and it takes so long to do, which is half the reason I'm doing this so late, is because it took forever doing my hair. And my face is whiter than usual. Anyway, I'm gonna stop stalling. We're just gonna jump right into this. The Goth Tag. Alright. Motherfucking ice cream truck. Stop ruining the spookiness of my video. Or it could actually be increasing it, depending on your opinions on ice cream trucks. There could be small children playing soccer here. Great. Just so many people here today. Why are there so many people here today? What day is it? Jesus Christ. It's Wednesday. So many people. Alright, so I had to move because some small children decided to pick up practice spot right where I was. So, anyway, let me just get back to my fucking page. Alright, how long have I been off? It's a weird thing because I wasn't immediately just like, goth, this is it. It takes a little while to figure out what subculture you best belong in. So, if we take out the years of labeling and trying to be something else that I wasn't, since about 7th grade, around 12, 13, 11, 12, in that range, is when I kind of decided that I was a little weird. I was a little alternative. So, 7 years? 6, 7, 5, 6, 7. Some years. How was I introduced to goth? My brothers were a lot older than me, and they were very odd. They were really weird. Or at least one of them was. He was constantly like, he had like a whole bunch of piercings and just always wearing black and chains and weird shit and listening to weird music that I wasn't really like aware of. And I thought it was awesome. Like, he like subconsciously like influenced me to really enjoy alternative shit. And I thought it was like the coolest thing. So I guess kind of that. Also, there was a very defining moment in my life where I was maybe 10 or 11, and my friend's like, you gotta look at this band. And she showed me the music video for Love Like Winter by AFI. And mind you, they're not goth. They're not even close to goth. But they have a really weird sound and a weird look that I'd never seen before. And I was like, what is this? And then, you know, one thing led to another, and I learned about a lot of other music that had a really dark vibe and a really weird imagery, and I was like, this is amazing, this is me. And yeah, so I was kind of introduced to goth by my brother and some weird friends. What gothic subgenre would I put myself in? The Wind may be terrible. I hope the Wind isn't terrible. Lord God, please, Wind, stop. Thor, stop it, stop the winds. Anyway, what subgenre would I put myself in? I don't really have one. I change all the time. Because I don't really think one looks cooler than another. I think it depends on your mood. That's the freedom of gothic, is that you can just add whatever and have different accessories and styles and vibes depending on your mood. So, I don't really have one. I tend to dress really casual comparatively. As you can see, I am in jeans and a t-shirt. I'm not in fluffy dresses. However, I really wish I could be, but I'm too poor for that. So, I don't really have one. Generally metal. I like the metal. Wow, this wind. This wind is gonna fucking wreck my shit right now. What do I believe to be the basis of the gothic subculture? Definitely the music. In the whole club scene in the 80s, definitely was the basis. However, depending on what goth subgenre you're looking at. Also literature and architecture, because I think freaking architecture is like a big thing that people tend to overlook, and all the filigree and little articulations in the stones and just all of that stuff is very key to like romantic and Victorian goth. So yeah, it kind of depends on the sub-genre culture of the goth you're looking at, but definitely music, I'd say, over anything. Freaking literature also, cannot forget the dark H.P. Lovecraft, Bram Stoker, everything to do with movies and media. It's really hard to say, but I'd say music over anything. There's a hobo just walking. What do I dislike about being goth? This one's very easy for me. The culture itself can be so horribly judgmental. A lot of people may not consider me goth because of one thing or another, but, you know, that's not really their determination. No one can tell you what you are and what you're not. So, a lot of people have asked me, like, am I emo or am I goth? What am I? Like, tell me what I am based on this. I'm not the one to tell you that. It's based on what you feel and what you most identify with. So, what I dislike about being goth is that people will tell you what you are and what you're not, and they'll try to invalidate you and your life, and it gets to a pissing match, and it's just ridiculous. So, that really fucking blows. So just the judgmental mentality in the scene itself. What do my parents think about it? Well, my mom and I don't really have much of a rapport. We are not super close. Originally, she was what made it really hard for me to kind of be myself in the beginning. And that was really difficult, so there was a lot of back and forth between that. But my dad's always kind of supported whatever the fuck I want to do. He's like, he always, I don't know, he finds it entertaining, I think. I think he likes having a daughter that isn't so normal and is a little weirder than maybe other daughters. So he's always been very supportive. Eyebrows or no eyebrows? Oh my god, I have just recently ventured in the world of no eyebrows, and it's amazing. It's the best thing. I'd have to say no eyebrows, because whatever fucking eyebrows you want, you can just put them on. So why limit yourself? Just fucking shave them off, guys. It's so fun. If you already draw them in every day, why, like, limit yourself in what your, like, basis is? So, with no eyebrows, you can just do whatever, and it's the best. And you may feel a little weird without them on. I know I still do. But it's really super fun to not have eyebrows. So, do that. My opinion on Marilyn Manson. My opinion on Marilyn Manson is I personally fucking love him. I'm a huge fan. I've been a huge fan since I was like 13, 14. And he's not goth. He's not goth. But his imagery and his vibe and his lyrics helped a lot of people get to know the scene. He's not original in that a lot of his styles are kind of like reiterations of stuff that's already happened, but he is a key, like, figure in introducing a lot of people to the scene, and I think he's very important in that. And he's just, it's okay to admit that he's not, like, traditionally gothic, but he is definitely goth-inspired, and definitely spooky and weird and bizarre, and those are cornerstones of the goth subculture. So it's okay to like Marilyn Manson, guys. He tends to be frowned upon, but I fucking love him, and I'm gonna see him soon, and I'm so excited for that. I'm gonna see him in June, so I'm fucking pumped. What is my favorite band? My favorite band is AFI, and they are not gothic. They are not goth. They are a mixture of kind of everything. They started off punk, extremely punk, then they went kind of horror punk, and then they went, like, weirdly alternative, and then, like, emo, and now they're just alternative. But they have a lot, their imagery and their lyrics are super poetic, and are extremely, they appeal to me very much so. So, my favorite band is AFI. I love them. Motherfucking, what were my baby bat days like? This is, like, the defining question of this tag. In my baby bat days, were not technically baby bat days. I'm kind of still in them, if I were to be entirely honest. I think part of baby bat days is figuring out what subculture you're actually in and what you actually identify with. Fucking girls being dicks, cool. Anyway, so I lost my train of thought because I hate people. Which subculture I identify with. A lot of people start off being like emo or scene like me. I wasn't immediately just like goth. You don't start off like that. I started off just trying to fit in with whatever alternative scene I could find. It really kind of depended on who I was around in my school and which cliques were there. But now that I'm out of school, I can 100% say I've kind of always been a goth, and I've always identified much more with that scene. So it just depends on whoever you are and whatever you're freaking figuring out yourself with. That wasn't a sentence. That was a bad sentence. But my baby bat days were terrifying because I wasn't myself ever. I was trying to fit to whoever I was around. So I was an emo, I was a scene kid, I was like a wannabe punk, I was kind of everything. And now I'm more goth than anything, I believe. So, that is the end of the tag. I hope that you are enjoying my spewing of information. I'll do my own Goth Tag freaking soon. I will do more things soon. So, stay tuned. I don't know what I'm gonna call you guys still. I'm still figuring that out. I'm thinking you're just gonna be my little corpse kitties. My little kitten corpses. 'Cause I ate you and now you are small and dead. Delicious. So, subscribe. Hit the button down by my stupid face if you want to see more of my stupid face. I try to make a video every week. It sometimes happens, sometimes it doesn't. Thank you for watching. As always, I love you guys. Bye.
Yo, so like, I have all these places that I do stuff sometimes, and you should subscribe. The stuff is gonna be in the description. I love you guys. You guys are cool. Cool kids.